I don't know. Let me see if this is working. Okay. Okay, that's working. That's good. Let's check and make sure it's. Okay. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm not going to talk about my phone's orientation, vertical versus horizontal. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk about it. But anyway, here we go. It's Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock. One delivery today. Pretty straightforward, easy day today. It's 46 degrees, feels pretty good. A couple of clouds in the sky, but for the most part, it's pretty clear. And we're here in Hampstead, Maryland, home of Bertuco's Bakery. Whoa. See that fog we just drove through? All right, guys. Let's get out here, pursue some happiness. Your high beams are on. Your high beams are on. Your high beams are on! I hope everyone's day is off to a good start. Mine is. We got another sunny day. Got one delivery, so I'll be home early, get some more stuff done around the house. It felt like spring yesterday. See this tree right here? I think that tree is kind of spooky looking. Something about those branches that just doesn't look right. Once we get a few leaves on there, you won't even know. All right, I can't help but talk about it. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time making my scheduled streams. You know, like just opening up my phone, clicking on the scheduled stream, and starting it up. That's all I used to do. That's all I used to do. And I could even understand if I had to go in, because I've tried all these things. I've tried a million different things to try and get back to that one step process. But I wouldn't even mind if it was a couple steps. Like, I understand if I have to say, all right, switch to horizontal orientation. I didn't have to do that before, but let's just say that I did. I could do that. But I do that, and then it still goes to vertical when I turn it on. I think I'm going to reset my phone, reinstall YouTube. I'm probably going to spend an hour on that later today because I can't understand what's wrong. It's a challenge. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get these donuts to their rightful owners.
He says good morning to you, Captain Craig.
Mookie, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you arrived. I wanted to tell you, I shaved in record time this morning. Record time. And like when I want to shave really fast, I like really focus on it because I don't want to like accidentally cut myself. But man, you would have been impressed. I think I shaved in less than 5 minutes this morning. I was running a little behind because I can't get I'm trying to get my phone when I turn it on to go to horizontal orientation so that I can start up the live stream. But it's been giving me a really difficult time lately.
Double Hazy says I shaved on Sunday.
That was the last time you shaved? See, some people don't shave every day. I do understand that too. But my phone is trying to make me insane. I think it's working. Right now it's winning. Whoops.
Quincy says no one likes a show off, but I'm glad you told me. It's inspiring and makes me know there is hope. At Cameron Please Double Hazy says I'll shave again by Friday whether I need it or not.
Let's see what's going on. All right, this isn't the official pass, but there are still decorations up. Just FYI. Whoops.
Quincy says good morning, at Cameron's Ways Double Hazy.
Our weather was so nice yesterday. It was crazy. And it's going to be, today it's going to get to 80, 82, I think, according to the internet. I saw a wild animal.
Double Hazy says good morning, Mookie.
Saw a wild animal step into the woods. He looked like a fox-sized animal. car behind me has very bright lights. It has like a blue light in the middle.
He says it looks like a clear morning.
Yeah, it is. There are some like light high clouds up there, but they must be really, really light because they're not blocking the moon or anything. Like everything looks good. I think it's going to be like a partly cloudy this morning, maybe a little bit, but then totally sunny all afternoon. So the car behind me has like a blue light right in the center. Looks like the center of their dash. You know what I mean? It's higher than the lights, but it's very odd. The lights are incredibly bright. Can't tell anymore. You know how some people that drive like Ubers have the have like a light sign in their car.
Always double hazy says, is it an Uber or Lyft light?
Look at that. Said it right at the same time. Well, you said it first, actually. You said it first, but I didn't know it. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll be able to see it in the circle.
Team C says, great minds think alike.
He'll be on the other side of the circle. Here we go. Don't know what it is. The other way. Went the other way. Get gas today. Can't forget to get gas.
PC says, do Uber drivers need special lights?
You mean like headlights, like extra bright? I don't know. But they have like, I don't think all Uber drivers have it. I don't think. But they have, some of them have like that, a blue, and I think it is usually blue. Like sign. It says Uber, but it's maybe, I don't know, 4x6.
Team C says, what is an Uber or Lyft light?
What is an Uber? You mean like Uber, like the car ride, share ride thing?
says, and they have a light to identify itself.
Yeah, I don't think they all have it though, do they? Maybe they do, but I don't see that many of them. But they do. They should identify themselves somehow, like either a little sticker or the light.
Cameron's wisdom easy says, I don't think they all have it.
No, I think some just have stickers. I don't know if that's a rule or not. Like if they've got to be identified somehow, though, it would make sense. I've only taken an Uber maybe twice.
C says, I got approved to DoorDash, and I think I will try it when I am off work on Friday.
Really? Wow. I mean, it kind of looks like, I don't want to say fun, but it does look interesting. I mean, I think we definitely feel like we're trained on how to do it. I feel like I could do it. And it's really not bad money.
Sticat.cs2 says, Goody am morning Craig at you can see at Cameron's Ways double hazy.
Hey Sawyer, good morning. Welcome to the van.
Team C says, good morning at Justicat.cs2. Ways double hazy says, good morning just a cat. Cameron's Ways double hazy says, the moon has come into view.
Oh yeah, it is up there. It's rising at the moment.
Sticat.cs2 says, mooning.
We're booting the van.
At Cameron Breeze Double Hazy says don't give Craig any ideas.
You know, I'm not above
He says
that.
I don't think I will mind transporting food, but I don't think I would like transporting people.
Yeah,
At
I agree.
justicat.cst
I agree,
says
Monkey.
LOLLLL.
I agree. I think it would be weird having people in your car all the time. And then you got the whole thing. Do you talk to them? Do you just... Some people want to talk, some people don't want to talk. What if they look kind of sketchy? I definitely think food is better than people in transportation world. So then do you have to schedule a time when you're going to be dashing? Is that how it works? Like, do you have to go in ahead of time and put it on a schedule?
Cameron Breeze Double Hazy says if you take someone to a cannibal's house, does that count as people or food?
It depends on who's paying you. If the person in the car is paying you, you're transporting a person. If the person you're...
Team C says I think I would like food versus packages.
If the person you're delivering to is paying you, then it's food. So it all depends on who's paying. See, you didn't think I was going to have a reasonable answer to that question, did you?
Team C says law. That is a good question. At Cameron Breeze Double Hazy. At Cameron Breeze Double Hazy says if you use the term delivery then it's food. At Team C says I think I would be fine that dash.
I've seen OG Sean doing that package delivery, the DoorDash version of package deliveries. That looks kind of interesting. I mean, you kind of go on a whole long journey. It's sort of like being a light version of a UPS driver. It's like UPS light. I didn't even know they did that. I didn't realize they did the catering thing
Cameron Breeze
either.
Double Hazy says it's YOUPS.
That's not a bad idea though for a company name. UPS.
Cameron Quiz Double
YOUPS.
Hazy says like YouTube.
I think that's
At
actually
Cameron Quiz Double Hazy says, but for packages.
that's not a bad name. Somebody should scoop that up. Should trademark that name. I could see that. I could see that being used. Could be a spin-off from YouTube.
Team C says having a ton of packages in my car that needs delivered to 30 or more places would be too confusing for me. One food delivery location or maybe two at a time is more streamlined.
Yeah, that's true. But I've seen, if it got to be that many, I think they know. I think though before you accept the order. I think you know how many items are going to be in it. I think. I know Sean. I've heard him mention that he takes a Sharpie with him and he tries to keep track of them that way. But that would be confusing. When I first started doing this, I got confused by. I was trying to keep straight like which tray of donuts goes where. Now I kind of know, but when I first started, it was difficult to keep track of. Like, all right, now I'm loading, 15 trays of donuts and danishes and stuff. I tried to keep them together, but even that can be confusing. And one time I did. One time I did take a tray of donuts to Lenny's, and Lenny's gets like maybe, like 4-5 donuts. They're not big on donuts, but I didn't know that.
Team C says, I wonder if the Boston accent helps keep Sean organized.
You think that would help? Eliminating the R's? But I did drop a tray of donuts off at Lenny's that really belonged to What a Day one time. And they called the bakery. They called the bakery and said, why do we have all these donuts? All right, let's just get right in here. Wow, it's already a line at the drive-through.
Cameron Quiz Double Hazy says, oh, they cleaned off the spray-painted gloves.
Yeah, they did. Yep. It's a good thing. All right. They're probably busy since I see like 3 cars at the drive-through. There's probably one up at the window, so that's something. We got to back up at the drive-through. Imagine they see me. So there's a camera up there. Do you see the camera?
Team C says, were you put on probation?
No, but I did that. What's the other thing I did one time? Wait a minute. No, I had to drive back and get the tray and take it to What a Day. Wait, but what else did I do? Oh, well, that was stupid. One time, I write up the little invoice slips, and I usually tape them to one of the trays that belongs to whichever restaurant. I wrote one up for What a Day, I write one up for Lenny's, and I just tape it to one of the trays that's going to go to them. So one time I taped the invoices to the wrong trays. So I took the invoice fortunately, everybody pays the same amount. Like, it's not like What a Day gets a different price than Lenny's.
Sticat.cs2 says the painted gloves are missing now too.
I know. I know. They've washed the wall off. All right, I'm going to call them because they're not coming to get me. We're now going. They're probably busy, so they don't want to come get me, but they're going to have to. They're going to have to. Here we go. Watch. As soon as the phone starts ringing, the door will open. I predict. Maybe not. Will they pick it up, or will they just open the door? What do you think? I'm going with just open the door. Because right now they're telling the guy in the back, can you get the door? He's like, all right, I'll get the door. Here he comes. There we go.
Get in the drive-through line and hand everything to them that way.
Right through the window. I don't think the tray would fit, but if it would, I would do that. Got a lot of trays on here already.
Sticat.cs2 says it is nice.
There we go. Oops. Got these little baskety tray things. Little baskets. Good morning. Yeah, that drive-through was going crazy.
Yeah, and then we got in-house. It's just it's a busy morning already.
That's good. All right, have a good day. Oh, man.
cheeky when he has a good shaving session. At justacat.cs2 says no suspenders.
No, but did you see? I'm ready. I'm getting ready. I am getting ready. I got a whole thing. I'm in training.
Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says you should try to always park so we can see the door.
You like the door? I can come in at an angle. All right, here we go. Yeah,
Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says more action.
I didn't realize, yeah, that's true. That is true. There's more to look at. I didn't realize that,
Cat.cs2 says yeah.
I didn't realize I had an axe. Or, I've been corrected, it's more of a hatchet. Is that a thing? So really, it's not called an axe if it's small like that? I didn't realize that. I was going to Google it this morning, but I ran out of time. So yeah, this is going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm planning. But do I have to buy a big one?
Cat.cs2 says the comments on the axe post. I'm still laughing.
Well, you know, I opened it up this morning when I saw that there were comments.
Team C says, can we have a Rocky-like training session where you box giant hanging eclairs instead of sides of beef?
I'll be in the bakery while they're taking baked goods out of the oven, breaking a sweat.
Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says a musical montage.
No, this is going to be good. Well, because the other thing is I hadn't actually seen what we were talking about. Like I decided that I needed to see how to wear suspenders, like what this guy's doing. So, somebody was it NY Gal? Somebody mentioned the guy's name, the lumberjack guy. So I went in and I looked, and yeah, I can do that. I can do that. So just stay tuned. It's going to be. I've got the whole thing planned out in my head. Oh goodness. Me and my hatchet.
Cameron's Ways Double Hazy says, oh, according to Google, a hatchet is a smaller, one-handed tool versus the larger, two-handed axe.
Okay, so there you go. Mookie's right. Never doubt Mookie. Well, unless he's teaching you how to shave, then you might need to ask some questions.
Team C says I have a lot of useless knowledge.
Well, one thing I noticed though is that this guy, I mean, I'm not going to say all he does because it's an impressive skill, okay? But his video, he's got a lot of them out there, and like all, again, I don't really feel right saying all, but the main focus of his video is chopping through this thick tree trunk. And he tests out different axes and stuff like that. But, you know, some of his videos have like 1,900,000. I mean, they have like an insane number of views. So, I'm going for it. I think I can get more views. That's my challenge. My challenge is that my lumberjack video will get more views. Let's see what happens. Looks like we're going to have a nice sunrise.
Team C says you need to add your own element as well. Maybe have a live parrot on your shoulder as you chop, and the parrot says inspirational phrases.
Yeah. That could work. I realized after seeing a few videos that I don't have to get the lighthouse tattoo because, I mean, I can wear a shirt. I don't have to go shirtless. Thank goodness. That's a good part. I think I'm going to use the suspenders that I bought. I was going to buy another pair of suspenders, but you know what? I think what I'm going to do to create a hook. I'm not going to sew a button. Sewing. I don't think I'm going to sew a button. But what I'm going to do is.
Double Hazy says, I thought being shirtless was a requirement.
No.
No. C says, will you be wearing pants as well?
I will be wearing pants. And what I'm going to do, well, because it's difficult to wear suspenders if you're not wearing pants. I mean, I don't even want to think about what you would be, how that would work. But I'm going to be wearing pants. I'm going to wear a shirt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, those little binder clips? They're usually black. I mean, they make them in colors, but they're usually black little binder clips. I'm going to put binder clip, because in the backside of my pants, they don't have loops, belt loops in the right place. There's like usually just one in the center, and that's not going to work for suspenders. So I'm going to take binder clips and clip them to my pants, and then I can take the loop, the little connection to the suspenders, and connect that to the binder clips.
Cat.cs2 says I'm cracking up. At Mookin C says hook them to your socks since you put on socks before pants. Anyway.
That's another whole thing, isn't it? They do make kind of suspenders for socks, don't they? They probably have a different name, but I don't think the suspenders are long enough for that. I could see me with the suspenders.
Ways Double Hazy says we're moving into a whole new category of video. I could attach them to my underwear, but then I'd be guaranteed wedgie. I'm picturing myself with the suspenders attached to my socks, and then I go to swing the hatchet, which I don't even know if you're swinging a hatchet, but I'm going to call it an axe. So I'm swinging the axe, and one of the clips to the suspenders would probably slip off. Cat.cs2 says garter belt.
Garter belt. Yeah. It would be so it sounds like you're talking about a combination suspender garter. A suspension garter. It's like a suspension bridge.
Cat.cs2 says lol.
But no, I'm going to be normal. I'm going to have pants. I'm going to have a t-shirt. I'm going to have suspenders. And I'm going to have my mini axe, aka hatchet. Or maybe I'm going to look. Maybe I'll buy a hatchet. I mean, maybe I'll buy an axe.
Cat.cs2 says a parrot.
And a parrot. Not just any parrot. It's got to be a motivational parrot. It's just like the Tony Robbins parrots. Maybe I should make a practice short. You know what I mean? I think that's a good idea, like you were saying with the Rocky training. Go out in the woods and chop down on.
Team C says the morning conversation has gotten off the rails faster than normal. At justacat.cs2 says singing carrot for the musical montage. Justacat.cs2 says Mookie MC.
I'll get a parrot, and then I'll have to like put a couple of Tony Robbins YouTubes on. You know what I mean? So he's just being fed all of that material. You can do it. Let's see if today's gas is lower than. Oops, they finally went above $3. Regular is
Justacat.cs2 says it's starting to look like a SpongeBob episode in my brain lol.
320. All right. I could lose you. Not could. I'm going to lose you. Once we go under that, under the canopy.
Says is NY gal aware of this challenge?
I don't know. Well, I don't know if she saw the, I think she knows I'm going to do something. I don't know if she thought I was just like serious or not. All right, here we go. I'll be back. I think I'm back. Am I back? Actually, she does work. I hear you even when you're buffering, I hear you. I hear you through the buffers.
At justacat.cs2 says we are back.
There you go.
At Mukim C says do you pay at the pump?
I do. Pay at the pump. It was $3.11 today. I put $33 in. It's quite a chatty crowd there. My favorite gas station attendant was there. I should have brought cookies. See, I need to be more prepared. It needs to be a thing. I have to have cookies with me at all times.
Mukim C says it's a shame that you don't work for a bakery or something. At justacat.cs2 says pretty sunrise.
It is. It is. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Well, I was watching one of the ladies this morning in the bakery. Her name's Jackie. She was making these little cakes. They're like, it's almost like, it's a little bigger than a Twinkie size cake, but it's kind of a cool little thing. You can just buy that. It's a single serving size cake. And they kind of make it like they put icing on it and the whole thing.
Sticat.cs2 says Little Jackie Cakes.
Little Jackie Cakes. Jackie.
Team C says lol.
I'll have to take a picture of a Jackie Cake.
Team C says 2 drop-offs today.
No, just one. So we had the one drop off at What a Day, then we stopped for gas, but otherwise Tuesdays and Sundays.
Sticat.cs2 says what that orange juice sunrise song.
Orange Juice Sunrise song?
Sticat.cs2 says it used to be stuck in my brain.
The Orange Juice Is that what you said? I don't know that song. The Orange Juice Sunrise. I always think of the Beatles. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I don't think we have anybody behind us. We're coming up on the house. We're coming up on it. I know the decorations are still there. Saw it on the way over. Here we go. Almost there. All right.
Team C says, is it a regional song used in a commercial?
There you go. Looks the same as yesterday. I don't think there was any more removed from yesterday. Maybe a couple of things. Not noticeable. See, the thing we don't know is if the person that lives there is retired and they could do it. We don't know what kind of, or if they work, we don't know what kind of schedule they have. So do they have weekends off? It's likely to happen during the weekend.
Sticat.cs2 says yeah. I think so. It's an ad I used to hear. At Team C says we are getting close to my date of March 19th.
That's true. What is the next guest? Is the next guest the 14th? Did I say the 14th?
Cat.cs2 says you're going to win it.
We have a prediction. We have a
Quincy
prediction.
says, have you run a background check on that homeowner yet?
No. Well, the sky is looking pretty nice over there. You know what I think was kind of amazing? Like last night at, I don't know exactly what time, 7 maybe? Yeah, like around 7 o'clock Eastern time, we still had the sun. The sun was still up, but it was getting ready to set. But in Australia, we were watching a live stream, and the lady, Susan, the lady in Australia, it was the morning there and the sun was up. So I guess they can't be completely on the opposite side of the planet, right? Where it would have been dark.
Cat.cs2 says, do we put Santa emojis in the chat for the winner?
We should. When it finally happens. That is really neat looking.
Cat.cs2 says, or an axe.
No, an axe will be, well, I guess if it happens at the same time that I get my axe video out. But I've got a little bit of training to do. I mean, this is a dangerous skill that I have to learn. Smell a skunk. There's definitely been a skunk situation somewhere nearby. Should try to figure out how to fix the clock in the truck, in the van. Still says, still an hour behind. Actually, my car, I haven't noticed my car. My car is
Quincy says you should contact the Axe Body Spray people about a possible promotional tie-in and lucrative endorsement deal. I'm not sure how much you would have to pay them, though. Justicat.cs2 says LOL.
I would have to pay them. Well, You know, I saw apparently when you're doing an axe, you spray it with something. I don't know what it is that he sprayed the axe with something before he started chopping. So I got to find out what that is. Maybe it's, I wonder if axe deodorant comes in the spray. I could spray it on the hatchet and then it would be an axe. It would be an axe covered hatchet. All right, Tunnel of Doom. My back.
Cat.cs2 says that car is still going 0 miles per minute.
Am I back? Did I make it back? I think I might be back.
Team C says back.
Oh, good, good, good. All right, well, another successful trip.
Cat.cs2 says, yay, we're back.
Good, good, good. I might try a different phone, you know, because I don't understand the Tunnel of Doom. How can I get gas and survive that, and then I don't even make it through the Tunnel of Doom? It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow, 5:15 a.m. I'm going to figure out this streaming thumbnail schedule thing. It's going to work. All right,
Team
guys.
C says thanks for the ride.
Have a great
Have
day,
a good
everybody.
Tuesday, everyone.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy the sun if you get some today. We're going to be 80 degrees here, so it's going to be nice. All right, everybody. Signing off. Have a good day. Talk to you later.
Cat.cs2 says thank you, Craig.
Bye.
Have a good day, everybody.